Hello everyone. So I'm back with the moon messages reading. So I've already shuffled, and this is going to be your moon messages from the new moon in Sagittarius on the 4th of December till the full moon in Gemini on the 19th of December. And we've got the usual moonology cards and then the crystal for the moon cycle as well. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I've had a brief look at the cards, got an idea of what the message is, but I feel like I'm going to be guided more as I go along, okay? So your first, they came out in pairs. So these ones came out in pairs and these ones came out in pairs. And then we've got these ones separately, although I do feel like these two are connected because obviously it's a similar picture. So we'll see what comes out. Okay, so the first messages we have are don't let your past hold you back. I have heard that. So just looking at South Node, I've heard that the South Node, I don't know too much about astrology, but just lately I've been told that the South Node is in Scorpio, or going into Scorpio. So if you are a Scorpio, or if any of your other placements, so moon sign, rising sign are in Scorpio, you might want to pay close attention to information about South Node. So look that up, okay? Just see if you are interested in finding a bit more about that. Okay, so or it could be that this message is going to more resonate with you guys who are Scorpio or have Scorpio placements. Okay, so don't let your past hold you back, and balance spirituality with practicality. So what I feel with this is that anything that's stopping you from moving forward, and I think we have kind of discussed this in the last moon messages reading, or the last general reading maybe, there was, I don't know if you remember, in the last moon messages we mentioned about a pause period. We mentioned about you know, you feeling stagnant, feeling like nothing's moving forward. And that was like an energy of something that was kind of holding you back. Now, that could have been like your own beliefs, your own negative beliefs, your own self-criticism. It could also be someone or something is holding you back. And that feels quite strong in this particular reading. It feels like an actual person or situation, or the way that you feel about a personal situation is the actual reason for holding you back. And so I feel like it's time to address that. I feel like it's time to actually really look into that and just be honest with yourself and say, you know, is it me that's, you know, holding on? Is it me that just needs to do something about this, you know, and just stop letting that hold me back, because it's just not helping you at all. Okay, this is to kind of empower you. I feel is to give you a bit of strength, a bit of inner power, to take back your power and just say no, like say no to the situation. You know, even if you're not in that situation anymore, you're not speaking to that person, you're not you know, connected at all to the situation, it's up to you to remove yourself in some way, whether that's, you know, mentally, physically, energetically, you know, in whatever way that you can do it. You know, ask yourself, how can I remove myself? How can I just move forward? You know, because I need to do this for myself. And this is about really connecting with your truth, okay? Really connecting with being honest with yourself, okay? So the full moon is generally sort of going inwards. I know we're starting off at the new moon, but the new moon is kind of all about planting seeds for things that you want. So if you think about the thing that you really want, the thing that you want to move forward to, this is going to be the planting the seeds for it. And interestingly, I'm just being reminded of Katie, my friend Katie's latest video on YouTube, and she mentioned normally with full moons it's about sort of, you know, relaxing and going in, and I will talk about that in a second, but it's normally about, like, you know, relaxing and resting. But actually it's more this new moon and like the full moon going into is actually more about planting seeds for what you want. Okay, so in order to do that, sometimes we have to really just check in with ourselves and be completely honest with ourselves and ask ourselves the questions that we need to ask about what we actually really want. And whether, you know, certain thought processes, certain beliefs, certain things that we are doing and certain things that we're saying to ourselves, situations that we're creating in our minds are actually helping us, or not. And you know, so just to get clear on that, okay? And where it says balance spirituality with practicality, I feel like the spirituality bit is like going inward, so connecting with yourself inside, so your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts. And then practicality is doing something about it, taking action, you know, whether that, it's not necessarily pushing yourself to do things, like I think I mentioned in the last me messages, is not forcing yourself to do big things, but it could be like taking that small action to cut yourself off from a certain situation. It could be that you, I don't know, block someone. It could be that you just stop communicating. It could be that you write a letter of resignation. It could be something big like that. It could just be as simple as saying no, you know, saying no to certain friends, or, you know, things that you don't want to say yes to. Just say no. You know, and that's, you know, taking back your power, okay? And so it could be a small action, but it's going to really benefit you. I feel like it's going to really benefit you and help you move forward, okay? So it's really getting in touch with those things that are going on for you. And then the next card we have is meditate and contemplate, but because it's upside down, I feel like that's not actually like about you sort of meditating as such. You know, it's just going, it's going with the natural flow of life. It's going with, going with the flow. Now it is a new moon card. Let me just get comfortable. I'm not in the most comfortable situation. It's a new moon card, so it is again sort of planting those seeds. And I feel like way to plant those seeds is to just really, it's to relax into the moment, relax into your surroundings, be present with your surroundings. Now meditation is a really good way of helping yourself be present, okay? Now where it says here balance spirituality with practicality, which I feel, you know, obviously I said these two are probably connected, is that, you know, to be aware of what's going on within you, but also what's going on around you. Be really present with the people around you, your home life, your situations. Really like look around you and see whether what is going on around you is actually like matching up with what's going on within you. So what I mean with that is, you know, am I truly happy with where I'm at, where I'm living, but who I'm surrounding myself with? Are these people resonating with me as a person? You know, is my job, is that connecting to who I am as a person? Like, do I actually feel really good and really aligned with all these things in my life? Or does something have to be shifted and moved? So when I say go with the flow, I mean like just literally just, you know, I kind of get an image of being in a river, and I think I've used this analogy many times, but you know, kind of like thinking of a swan kind of floating down the river and just letting the river take it. But I almost see that swan kind of looking around as it goes, so as it goes through life. So let yourself flow normally through as you would through life, but just be more present, okay? Just be more aware, and just really observe what's going on around you and who you're with and where you live and, you know, what you're doing as a job and like all this sort of stuff. Just really be present with it and just take it in as you flow through life, okay? Because I think it's going to have answers in there. So I think it's going to really help you to understand more about yourself and understand what you want in life, okay? Then the next two cards we have are personal issue reaches resolution and take time to breathe out. Now I feel like a massive sigh of relief with this. Like as soon as I saw that take time to breathe out, I just literally wanted to just take this big sigh of relief. I feel like something is shifting, and I feel like it's when you get this clarity. I feel like these cards here, these the ones I've just mentioned, they're going to give you great clarity over something. And I feel like when you get that, or when you make that decision to kind of cut something off, or, you know, completely like cut your losses, or, you know, stop something or block something or just move on, I feel like something's going to really just give you, it's either that in itself is going to give you a great sense of relief, or something's going to change, and an issue that you were experiencing is going to change, and it's going to give you this big, oh, thank God for that, or I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. Like, I feel like it's just going to take a weight off your shoulders. So this feels really positive. It feels like a really good set of cards to come out. Okay, so if there's any incentive to do this. Okay, and then we have, so once you get that sort of clarity, or you make that choice, and then you get that sigh of relief, then I feel like you're going to want to take action. I feel like you're going to have this newfound, I don't know, like peace or reassurance or clarity or confidence within yourself to then take action. And then you see like the new moon energy, which is about sort of taking action and moving forward, and you've kind of planted those seeds to move forward. So it does feel like a bit of a reversal in terms of the new moon to the full moon. In this reading, it seems like it's the full moon to the new moon, because as I say, the full moon is normally sort of about going inwards, reflecting, and then the new moon is like taking action. So it's a bit of both. I don't know, it's a bit conflicting with the energies here, but yeah, if you just like listen to the messages and take the messages as they are, that's just the energy of this moon cycle. Okay, and then I'm going to get you the crystal for the moon cycle. So that is Serraphos green quartz. Never heard of that. But it's number 50, which reduces number 5. 5 is about big changes, positive changes normally, so that's good. And then the green colour here is loads of green, is connected to the heart, so it does feel like this is more heart chakra message here, more of a heart chakra message. Okay, so I'm just going to read out the message of this crystal if I can get myself comfortable. Sorry, I haven't got the normal layout I normally have. Okay, so essential meaning of Serraphos green quartz: life on life's terms, joy de vivre, I don't know if I said that right, and acceptance of our place in the world. Heaven on earth is what is meant to be. As long as we are human, we will face times when the only choice is to accept life on its own terms. But in that acceptance lies the most precious treasure, the gift of now. What did I say? Presence. Surrender to its moment exactly as it is. Go with the flow. And your heart will open. Here you go, heart chakra. Releasing what needs to be left behind as you join with the conscious universe on a journey of your own healing. Something wonderful is awaiting you, but first you must be present with what is. Oh my God. So that you can have this experience and receive the gift of recognizing that you are stronger than you know. When the wheel of fortune turns, you may look back on this moment as crucial for your growth. Very often, unanswered prayers and unexpected twists of fate lead to the destiny the heart seeks. Trust now in this process of acceptance. Trust that the conscious universe has your back. Wow. Okay, relationship message. The rigidity you felt when pushing for what you desired is absent now, as you are coming to accept that what is cannot be changed, at least not yet. This moment must be experienced exactly as it is, so that you may see your relationships with clarity. Being honest about what you can change and what you can't is a big step towards co-creating what you desire and deserve. So be present, let the tears flow, and rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally. There is far more love coming your way than you can even begin to imagine. Okay, and then prosperity message. Serraphos green quartz. I do apologise if my phone is shaking. Serraphos green quartz spirit appears to tell you that the foundations of wealth may not be obvious in your life at this moment, but you are meant to have certain experiences for the sake of your soul's calling. There is a gift therein, so accept what is. Tomorrow is a different day, offering different opportunities. Accept any losses or disappointments and be fully present to the moment and the lessons it brings. Much is coming your way more quickly than you might expect. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Serraphos green quartz is a type of quartz only found on the island of Serraphos in Greece. It grows in odd shapes, often reminiscent of plant life. This beautiful crystal can be used for healing the physical body, opening the heart, and connecting to nature and all of life. So there we go. There's the crystal for the moon cycle, and it couldn't have been more perfect. I'm so pleased. I love it when that happens. Okay, so I hope that resonated, and let me know in comments. Obviously give it a like, subscribe, share, comment, all of those things. Join my free readings group on Facebook if you haven't already. All the details are in the description box on YouTube, or via the link in my bio on Instagram. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say. And if you do want to book a personal reading as well, then reach out on any of my links or personal message me. Okay, see you later on the next Moon Messages reading.